everyone, I'm Christine Porter. I'm a full-time professional artist and I've been an art educator since 1990. The main part of my practice is as a painter and a printmaker, but I've also been a teacher. For the last 35 years, I suppose, I've been working with adults. And what I found over time was that for many adults, a lot of what I was doing wasn't just about how to do something, but why or what they were doing. For example, people would be frightened. They'd go, I don't know how to do this, or I can't do it right. And I think back to even my primary school where someone's work was judged. There was a best, which also implies necessarily there was a worst. Earlier this year, I was out west. I was doing some work on a place there, and the little girl who lived there she wanted to come and take part, and I was doing this painting, and she came in and she said, "Oh, can I do some too?" And I need a table. And then we went out into the yards after that, and between us we painted these little sheep. But her mum was with her at that stage, and her mum said, "Oh, darling, that's beautiful, but mine's not very good." And I went, "Oh, okay." So even though this young mother was really enthusiastic and she was doing that, there was a sense of unsureness in her own feelings about her own work. And then I realised that the work that I'm doing with adults, it sort of needs to be broader. The grandparents and parents, we're the first responders when a child shows us a painting, So I needed to work out what I could do with the work I was doing with the adults, the experience, to make it a more effective and consistent sort of thing, the idea that everyone can make art and that everyone's mark has value. So I created this activity. It's called Step Away. And by step away, I mean step away from the screen. The plan is that there'll be me and a parent and a child, or maybe two children. There might even be a small group of us. We'll go out somewhere here in Lismore. Might be to the top of Gerrard's Hill, or it might be down near the riverbank or something like that. Our purpose is going to be to make some artwork, to be out there in the field, and there'll be learning elements. We'll talk about perspective, how things that are closer to us are bigger and things that are far away are smaller, and it'll be aimed at at the age of the child. But I'll also be working with the adult to develop habits of acceptance and strategies for evaluation rather than lists of criticisms, and also doing comfort their inner artistic child who may have been judged wanting back in the day. In the end, we'll have a nice hour or so hanging out. We'll have made something that we're proud of. We'll know more about how to get from point A to point B when we're making artwork. We'll also know more about how to support the other artists in our lives so that they can see that they've done really well. There'll be enough info that you don't need to do all 5 activities if you don't want to. It'll be at a different place each week, from 4 until 5:30 on a Saturday afternoon. More info on my website, but you will need to phone me directly to book. Now, if you're seeing this before Sunday, the 9th of October, you can use your parent vouchers, but you'll need to call me before 9 o'clock on Sunday. Later on, I'll be opening up this course for the Creative Kids vouchers as well, but that's in a week or two. So it's an opportunity. This is an opportunity that I've not seen anywhere. This isn't just a children's workshop. This is a parents and children's workshop. It's a chance for you to become better at supporting your children. It's a great program. I'm really, really excited about it. And I really hope that you'd like to come along and do some drawing around Lismore at some stage really soon.